Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. We are at Dunbar's River in Savannah Lamar in the parish of Westmoreland. We are going to be taking a bird's eye view. Millions of taxpayers' dollars was spent to put in traffic light at this junction, but for almost 3 years. The lights has been out of service. I'm gonna let you see how motorists are using this junction. So sit back, relax and enjoy the view. In today's news, I carried a story on Tuesday of this week and I told you that as soon as I get additional details, I will be updating the story. It was about a fatal accident that took place on Sunday morning, April 23, about 10:30. It took place along the 3 Miles River main road, near to the entrance of the Miracle Deliverance Center in the parish of Westmoreland. What we are learning is that man on your screen, his name is Jamar Ramsey, but he was popularly known as Parry. He is 23 years old and he lived at 3 Miles River in the parish of Westmoreland. Parry, he was riding that 2018 CG200 motorcycle on your screen. He was traveling from Savannah Lamar direction towards Frome. He was traveling behind a line of traffic. Now, if you look on your screen, there is the straight road that Parry was traveling on. A black Mazda Primacy was traveling at the front of the line of traffic. The female driver who was driving that Mazda, she put on her right indicator and she was in the process of turning right into the church when Parry, like I said, he overtook the line of traffic and he collided into the back right section of the Mazda motor car. Now, if you look on your screen, that is a photo of the Mazda. You see the impact at the right back section. Parry, he was thrown from the motorcycle onto the car and then onto the road. He received serious head and bodily injuries and he was rushed to the Savannah Lamar Hospital where he was admitted in a serious condition. But on Monday, April 24, about 5:30 p.m., Parry, he succumbed to his injuries. Parry lost his life because of careless riding and not wearing a helmet. Sad indeed. This next accident, it has careless and dangerous driving written all over it. It took place last night, Friday, April 28, almost 7 o'clock. It took place on the Great River Bridge in the parish of Hanover. I'm going to show you a video. Meanwhile, I'm going to be telling you what took place. That man on your screen, his name is Randall Singh, but he was popularly known as Rambo. He is 37 years old and he lived at Hopetown in the parish of St. James. We are learning that Rambo, he was driving a brown Honda motor car. He was traveling from Oswell towards Montego Bay direction. We are told that a silver Toyota Voxy was traveling in the opposite direction. That Toyota Voxy, it overtook a line of traffic on the bridge and collided head-on into the Honda motor car that Rambo was driving. Rambo, he did not stand a chance. He received serious injuries and died as a result. Just like that. Rambo, he was heading home to his family and all because of a careless driver. Sad indeed. Now, this next incident, it took place early yesterday morning. Friday, April 28, about some minutes to 5 o'clock. It took place at Luddy district in the Green Island police area in the parish of Hanover. What we are learning is that police officers attached to the Joint Anti-Gang Task Force, armed with a search warrant, they carried out a raid at a house in the area. The house was searched and bingo. One Ruger semi-automatic pistol affixed with a magazine containing 10 rounds of 9mm cartridges was found in a black jean shorts on top of a closet in the guy who lived at the house bedroom. As a result, he was arrested and charged by the police. Now, his name is Howard Anthony Mulgrave. He is 47 years old and he is said to be an artist. He was charged for the offenses of possession of prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition. Howard, he'll be facing the courts shortly. Intelligencers, enough respect. And police officers, job well done. This next gun find, it took place yesterday afternoon, Friday, April 28th, almost 4 o'clock. It took place at Hart Boulevard in Norwood in the parish of St. James. We are told that the St. James police, they carried out a raid in the area and a house was searched and bingo. One Glock 40 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 7.40 cartridges, was found on a bed in the house. Two guys who were in the house, they are said to be in their early 20s. They were taken into police custody in connection with this find. If and when I receive any information that any of them are charged, I will tell you who they are. Once again, intelligencers, big up on yourself, and St. James Police, job well done. Now, over in Portmore, this one took place last night, Friday, April 28th, about some minutes after 8 o'clock. It took place in the Clifton district area of Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. We are learning that a team of police officers, they were on patrol in the Clifton district area when they saw two guys sitting on a wall beside a blue shop. On seeing the police, both guys, they ran off in different directions. The police gave chase, but both of them, they made good their escape. The area was searched and bingo. That Uzi submachine gun on your screen, it was found. It was affixed with a magazine containing 13 rounds of 9mm cartridges. Officers, job well done. And still in Portmore, this one took place yesterday afternoon, Friday, April 28th, about 2 o'clock. It took place in the Bernard Lodge area. What we are learning is that a man, he's said to be in his early 70s and he's a farmer. He was on his farm when he was approached by a hoodlum. The hoodlum pulled a gun and juked down the farmer. He then proceeded to rob him of the keys for his grey 2014 Toyota Vitz motorcar, which was parked on the farm. The hoodlum, he then drove away that car. Just like that. Ah boy. Now, I carried a story on Sunday of this week. It was about an incident that took place the day before. Saturday, April 22, about some minutes to 11 o'clock in the morning. It took place at Top Road in the vicinity of the Little London High School in the parish of Westmoreland. I told you that a man, his name is Oswell Brown, but he was popularly known as Scatta. He was 47 years old and he was said to be a bike taxi operator. Scatta, he lived at Ebenezer District at Top Road in the Little London Police area in the parish of Westmoreland. It is said that Scatta, he was riding his black Jamco motorcycle along the Top Road, main road, when on reaching a section of the roadway, a white Toyota Axie motor car traveling in the opposite direction with two hoodlums aboard intercepted the bike that Scatta was riding. The passenger came out of the car and opened gunfire at Scatta, hitting him in his upper body. The hoodlum then jumped back into the car and he and his crony, they made good their escape. Scatta died as a result. I also told you that the police, they had seized the white Toyota Axie motor car that was said to be involved in this incident. They also arrested the suspected driver. Well, that guy who was held by the police, he has now been charged. His name is Bruce Tyghter. He is 32 years old and he's living at Delvland in the parish of Westmoreland. We are told that the police, they have also identified another family member of Bruce Tyghter as the other suspect who was in the car, and they are hunting for him. The mayhem. Now, before I started recording this video, I received information that a man known as Jamar, he was shot and killed in the quarry area of Montego Bay earlier this afternoon. I'm doing some digging and will be updating the story in a subsequent video. Stand by for that. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all, so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be the first to be notified. In the final story for today, but before I tell you about the final story, we are learning that a young man known as Nickoy, he was killed in an act of reprisal for this killing that I'm going to be telling you about. I'll be giving you more information on that killing in tomorrow's video. But that man on your screen, his name is Nickoy Cunningham, but he's popularly known as Luddy or Ludman. He is 37 years old and he was living at Saxham district in the Green Island police area in the parish of Hanover. Hear this now. I'm not here saying that both shootings are related, but that guy on your screen, his name is Gleshane Miller, but he was popularly known as Babel or Ryan. He lived at Pale River district in the parish of Hanover. Babel, he was shot and killed last month, Tuesday, March 21, about 8:30 in the night. He was killed at a place known as Hog River at Friendship in the Kingsville police area in the parish of Hanover. Well, what we are learning is that Babel and Luddy, they are cousins. Like I said, I'm not sure whether or not there is any connection, but like I'm telling you, both of them are cousins. We are told that early this morning, Saturday, April 29, about some minutes to 7 o'clock, Luddy, he was at a shop playing on the poker box at the front of the shop when a hoodlum who is known entered the shop. That hoodlum was armed with an M16 rifle. We are told that the hoodlum, he pointed the M16 rifle at Luddy and he pumped 9 bullets in Luddy's body. Luddy fell to the ground and the hoodlum, he walked out of the shop and made good his escape on foot in the area in front of a lot of people. The police were called and when they arrived on the scene, Luddy, he was seen lying on his back with gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. Luddy was killed on the spot. We are told that when this crime scene was processed, 9 5.56 spent shells were recovered from the scene. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to be giving you some more details in this murder and the subsequent reprisal. Stand by for that. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing if we just unite. What a country this will be if we just unite. Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite. What a country this will be if we just unite. Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't take, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a